I just have fired up my Automobilista beta after a while right now, and after having seen the version number, which was updated to the 1326, I wanted to do some test day stuff. And what I saw here was a complete new edit series, which wasn't there till now, and this is the Formula Retro Generation 3 one. Useless to say that it blew my mind, but jumping into this, wow man, apart from the generic Formula Retro Generation 3 car with a lot of different livery designs here, really nice ones, we have also this treasure here, the original McLaren MP4 1C car. Wow, what a beautiful and nice surprise we have got here. Unexpectedly provided by Automobilista 2 and Reiza Studios. Man, needless to say that I have really the mood now to take it for a spin to a traditional Formula 1 track where it belongs to. And yeah, this is the first time ever I will drive this car, and I can't wait to do it. But just before we leave this garage here, this showroom presentation, which shows a very nice car indeed, wanna just say that this car was from 1983, the season, driven by John Watson, Niki Lauda and Stefan Belov later on for one race. Yeah, and it got also a win in the Brazilian Grand Prix with John Watson driving it. And this car was in the official Formula 1 competition until the Netherlands Grand Prix, which was the 12th race of the season. A lot of retirement for this car, but even a lot of nice podiums, scorings. Niki Lauda second in Brazil with John Watson first. So even a 1-2 scoring in Brazil for this car, and 3 times third position, 2 by Watson and 1 by Lauda, to just name the best results for this car. So a really iconic historical Formula 1 car brought to us by Reiza Studios. So it's really awesome. Another awesome step forward again for this Automobilista 2 racing simulator. And now let's get this car and let's go for a spin with it to a traditional track, as I said, and let's go with the number 7 car of John Watson. And let's go to Australia, to the Adelaide circuit. And this car has 526 horsepower and a 5-gear speed H pattern shifter and transmission, and weighs 625 kilograms. Okay, we have set up our driving view and the wheel rotation accordingly to my real life wheel rotation, 1-to-1 matching. It's a 900-degree rotation, and now we're ready to leave the garage finally and head out for a spin here in Adelaide. We have cold tires, of course, and we are leaving the pit lane now, getting into the track itself with the chicane right or left, or left right, and then again left. Short straight away, very very bright, and then a tight corner to the right here, short straight, and another tight corner to the left. Up the hill slightly, and then another 90-degree right-hander, and another one, very tight. I think Berger went off there in the 1991 Grand Prix when it was really wet here. And then we have this faster right-hand bend, another straightaway, and another tight right-hander. Really something like a hairpin oversteering at the exit, and another left-hander and another one very, very tight. And the car is really unstable at the rear end as we are coming up into this penultimate corner to the right, and finally the very last corner again to the right, and again something like a hairpin, or at least a over 90-degree corner, and then getting over the line into the new lap, and again beginning it with the left-right chicane, very, very carefully on the throttle with this McLaren. Very beautiful car, nice to drive, but really not easy to handle, to dominate. Kudos to all the drivers that could make this really a difficult car to drive, but on the other hand, a really enjoyable vehicle. As we go a little bit wide there to the left side, and as you can see, the tires are getting somehow a little bit warmer. Let's try to put in some laps without crashing. We have really to watch out for maintain the car on track. Really nice engine sound, as well as a lot of power you can feel under your seat, under your boot here. As we're coming again through the chicane at the start of another lap, going over the curves this time round. And again, overstepping a little bit there. It's easy to exaggerate with the inputs because it's not a very high requested some sort of input to make the car going unstable. And as you can see here, we're braking just slightly and the car breaks out already. So this is not an easy car to drive, as I said it before, but you have to practice it, and then you really have a lot of fun, I can imagine, too, when you are able to push this car a little bit to its limits. But we are, of course, far, far away from that point. Crossing the line for another lap. Yes, but we are already enjoying it quite a lot here at Adelaide. Classic traditional Formula One circuit. So we are smashing over the outer curbs there with a lot of historic events that happened here. Unfortunately, this track is not anymore on the actual Formula One calendar, but it remains in the heart of the most enthusiastic fans here of the sport, for sure. And in the meanwhile, the tires are getting into the working windows, but we are still overdriving some kind of corners. Again, braking way too late and too hard, so making the car spin around. But we are making progress with our deltas there. You can see it, 0.8 of a second gained on our fastest lap time so far. I think this season was the last or the first. I think the first one, sorry, with the turbo engines, and you can feel it a lot. So I remember the 1985 Lotus car from Ayrton Senna, which was really the most powerful turbo engine equipped car that I've ever driven, and this car is somehow similar to it. In terms of character, of the acceleration, because the power starts kicking in really massively right from the lower revs, with a lot of exaggerated power that the car tries to put on the surface via the tires, but it's literally forbidden to push down the gas pedal without any kind of smoothness. Of course, you have no traction control at all here, no electronic driving helps whatsoever. And this was really the era of pure driving compatibilities. The driver had to show I could go on and on here driving this car around Adelaide, but I don't want the video becoming too long, so let's do 10 laps all together. Let's prepare for the final lap after this one. Let's try to improve our lap time before leaving for today. Getting around this corner once again. This car is like a wild horse that you have really to dominate. But now let's prepare for the last lap here of today's test drive with the new McLaren MP4 C1 from Lauda and Watson from the year 1983. Anticipating the corner this time, and we have already green gap. Smoothly on the power out of the next bend here onto the main straightaway or back straightaway, a long one. Getting into this fast right-hander and another part of the straight. Breaking down early for the tight right-hander. And we have almost 2 seconds gained there. Oh, oversteering, counter steering to get the car back on the control and up to the line. Penultimate corner. Braking early, oversteering again into the last corner and on the power. Losing some times, and with no fuel left, we got over the line here. So this is it. This was the last but fastest lap round here with a 1:24.720. And now let's get just for a view on this lap from the track cam view to the replay. And there we go. From outside, the view on this very nice, beautiful Formula 1 1983 McLaren with the number 7 of John Watson. One of the most beautiful car, I think, ever from Formula 1. Locking up the fronts here for the corner. Look at the body shape. How special it is with the classic McLaren Marlboro colors. Really, really nice. Love this car a lot, and we are losing the view on it now. Getting back to it. Oh, oversteering there. Trying to hold down the power. And coming up into this last corner. Locking up the fronts again, sliding around, going sideways with the rear. At the entrance and at the exit, and rolling over the line without any fuel left. So more suitable we can really not end up the video here. So then this is it, rolling down for today's video. Hope you have enjoyed it. Smash the like button if you did, and for the rest we see us very, very soon for more. So stay tuned for that, and bye bye till the next time from Alonso. Ciao.
Ja, 100 Jahre sind eine Sekunde der Ewigkeit.